Hey, just a little bit. Good morning. Trying to get used to my setup. I cleaned my vanity, so I got stuff moved around a little bit. And yeah. So let me find my band. Okay, crooked. There we go. So if you guys are new, my name is Lois. Hi. Make sure that you are. I'm so sorry. Make sure you guys are subscribed. I do go live every day. I also go live over on Facebook. So that'll be tomorrow. If you guys are YouTube people, make sure you follow me over there. I have to work my moisturizer. Just moved everything. Hi, Ashley. It's Nicole from Facebook. Oh, it's Nicole, not Ashley. Like, I just read it and I still said Ashley. I moved some stuff around. I'm looking for my lotion. I know it's here. Somewhere. I'm gonna just use this. She's not doing good. I'm gonna try to get her into the doctor this morning before I go to work. So I have not called. I've not called the my client yet. Let them know I'd be late. Hi, Lorraine. But I'm going to. It's really early. So when I take Sophia to school, or not Sophia, Lily to school, I'll give her a call and let her know that depending on what time her doctor's appointment I can get her in, I'll be late. Let's see if she still wants me to come. Good morning, Lorraine. Good morning. Okay. Couldn't find my normal stuff I usually use to moisturize my face with. I don't know what I do with it. I don't know. Yeah, I give her some like cold and flu stuff. It said for ages, her age, which is 4, it says for ages 6 and up, you give them like 15 milliliters. And it says ages 4 to 6, ask about it. It didn't say don't give it to them. So I just cut that about in half and gave her 7.5 milliliters. And it sounded like it took her cough away. So she's finally sleeping. But she has been hacking and coughing every night. During the day, it's not too bad. But it's terrible at night. I just don't know what I do with it. It's right here, girl. I'm losing my mind. Sitting right there. My number 7, my lotion that I normally use. Alright, well, I've already used the other stuff, so. And I set it there because it's right there in my face. I'm like, I can't lose it if it's right here. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Is she short? Or is she just slinky? Because I've got 2 of them they consider. Hi, Yvette. They consider them underweight too. It's not because they don't feed them. They don't gain weight. They eat and eat and they grow, and they just stay the same waist size. I'm like, you look like we could run a campaign for homeless kids right now. Like, what's wrong with you? It's Judith. Okay. You logged into Yvette's Gmail, huh? Ooh, that's hot. I hate it when, like, you know the little like the little hole, like the vent hole? Yeah. When that thing gets clogged, your coffee doesn't want to come out. So you don't get any. Alright. I am so excited to use this palette again. I think I want to use this palette like every day this week and do like a different look every day. If you guys are down for that. Oh, I see. Okay. Thought you was being undercover. Thought you was being undercover or something. Alright. Let me find some primer. I think I want to use this one again. So this is the NYX Total Control. This one. Super spy of the internet. That's Yvette. Yvette Judith. So is Judith your middle name? Yeah, she brought me by that Makeup Revolution palette that she got for free. So she ended up getting 2. Because I told her I wanted it. I was like, I want the free palette. I really wanted the Emily Noel palette called The Wants, but they were sold out. I knew she was sold out because she said in her last video that she was sold out at Ulta, but you could still get it on the Makeup Revolution website. But the deal to get the free palette was only at Ulta. So it's like, what do you do? And she ended up getting me that Rio palette. So I'm gonna end up using that one too at some point, either this week or just start next week. Hey girl. Girl, it's too early for dishes. Spiffy. Yeah. Yeah, Spiffy is one of the names. I'll read off all the names on the palette so you guys can see what they're called. There's some really cute names of these eyeshadows. Okay. So here's the names. We got Crystal Glazed. Now, of course, these are all the metallic ones. Crystal Glazed Dream, Chewy, Marble, Glossy, Sheba, Steady, Boxy, Magic, Sunshiny, Hi Lily, Pitch, Richest, and then the mattes are named Spiffy, Creamer, Frenchie, Mojo, Glitz, Brassy, Mooch, Baked, Flirty, Brew, and Brownie. Hey, Andrea. Alright, so the colors I'm going to use today is going to be Brew and Glitz. I might use a little bit of another color, but for the most part, those are the 2 shades I'm going to use. Yay! Sorry, I just read something across my messenger. You know us ladies, we're up early, so we're all chatting already. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I don't know if Heather can hear me or Judith Flores can hear me, but they're chatting right now, and I'm so excited. Okay. Alright, now. Whew. Oh, I forgot. Hey, so I straightened up my vanity. Let me just show you what I'm working with now, finally. Alright, can I turn this around without messing stuff up? Alright, so I straightened up my vanity. It's all nice and straight and spiffy. So here's all my Buzz foundations. I have like some random stuff. And got pretty little things. Woo-woo. My little calligraphy eyeliners right here. And then these are the eyeshadows, like shimmery eyeshadows. And then all my brushes. Yep, I got them all in there except a few. I put a few in this cup for decoration. Yeah. And then I got my, like, what do you call that? Station. I call it my station, but it's my cup. All my lip liners and eyeliners. These are all my single shadows. I know, Lily, right? These are all like mascaras, eyeshadows, lip moisturizers, primers, that kind of stuff. That's not even everything. That's just the stuff on my vanity. I've got shelves up here and drawers down here. And then I have a little thing that sits right here Let me take my purse off because I gotta get in it. That's got this little thing next to me is specifically for bronzer, concealer, powders, blushes, color correctors, and contour. Yeah. And setting sprays. Yep. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our face put on. Alright, so we're gonna dig into my shade. Medium praline. Where is my brush? There it is. Okay. Got it. I got it. Got my brush. I have a series on my channel here. If you guys ever get a chance to check it out, I think I have 3 videos called Peep My Stash. I'm gonna try to add more videos, but I know I showed all my highlighters I had at the time. I also did like my eyeshadow palettes, and then I did, what was the other one that I did? Was it, I can't remember what the other one was. So, I can't remember what the last thing was. I know I showed several things. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. I'm in the color medium praline in this Because foundation. Shelly, hello. Like what palette I'm gonna, there's a look I'd already planned out from this 24 Morphe 24G. Hey Anastasia, Michelle. So I'm gonna do that. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I ended up not going live. They did wash my brush, you could tell, huh? Well, it's because I'm using it, huh? But yes, I did. I washed all my brushes. My brush cups are full again. They runneth over. They do. They're kind of full. So, I watched a tutorial, like Nikki Tutorials did a video where Rihanna's makeup artist came over and did her makeup. And, she was like, I always use a beauty blender. She was telling her, I always use a beauty blender. How do you get foundation that looks so flawless with a brush? I don't even see any streaks. Like, girl, watch and learn. Watch and learn. Did you? She did a good job. Really good job. Did you see the one? Okay, do you guys know who Tawny Michelle is? Oh my goodness. She did the funniest, like, Manny MUA video. Oh my goodness, because you know he just dropped under 5 million subscribers. No, Nicole, I wasn't. Good morning, Becky. Yeah, I was sick a couple of days ago, and then Sophia I'm feeling fine, but Sophia is not. I'd given her medicine just about an hour ago. She's finally sleeping again, but she's been hacking and coughing. Yeah, me, Becky, and Crystal all were trying to get on at the same time. And that Boxy Charm website was just, it was overloaded, I guess. Are you? Yay! So what's the new name gonna be, Michelle? Let me let Moses in. I hear him. Hold on. He's over there scratching at my door, wanting to get in to see his mummy. Here he comes. He was under the table in there next to Layla's. I hear his paws. You better not mess with my shoes. Oh gosh, here he comes. I know. Good morning, buddy. Good morning. I know. What? What's wrong with your paw? Oh. Here we go. Oh, it isn't Miller. Okay, that's right, Miller. That's right. You said you already had it. Hey, Mom. Stop. Get down. Alright, you gotta get down. Mom, if you see Margaret before I call her, will you let her know that if I get done taking Sophia to the doctor before I talk to her? Hey, good morning, Yvonne. Let her know that I'll be there today, but I gotta see what time I can get her in. She still is not better, and it's been almost a week. I mean, I'm dressed for work already, but I don't know what time they'll ask to bring her in. So I'm gonna call them when they open. So when I get off, it'll be time to take Lily to school, and they'll be opening. So I can call right when I get off. She was in there using the bathroom, and I just heard him go, "Hey!" Moses must have came in there. It sounds like it's in her lungs or like she's coughing. She gets croup really easy, so I have to watch her, and when she starts to cough like that, and because then we end up having to give her prednisone. And that poor child, she catches everything. Everything. And she doesn't have asthma. She's never had issues with, like, the only time she has issues is when she's sick. If she's not sick, she has no problem, but we have one. It doesn't really seem to help whenever we use it. What I normally will do is, yeah, I've had to do breathing treatments with her before. Like once before, they had to put. It was so bad. Once we had to go to the ER. We go. Moses, leave Pikachu alone. Get out of my room. Go on. Leave him alone. He's in his bed, and you're over there messing with him. He's like an annoying brother. Good morning, Crystal. Yeah, so we had to do breathing treatments with her once, and she was so little, she hated it because she felt like she couldn't breathe, and we had to stay in the ER. We were there for like 3 or 4 hours because they had to keep an eye on her. Get, why are you back again? Don't you ever learn your lesson? Go, go, go out there. Get out of my room. Go on. Don't act like you're sniffing my vanity. Go, go on. Mm. He's such a brat. He comes in here and messes with Pikachu, gets him all mad. You hear Pikachu in there like sticking up for himself? Little guy. He's just a little guy. Well, Pikachu is, it was funny because whenever Shelly came over yesterday, Pikachu was just like growling and barking like he was big and bad. She's like, oh, okay then. Sure. I don't know if there's enough of this concealer. I'll see. I'm meaning to open a new one. Pikachu did let you pet him, which is abnormal. He doesn't normally let people pet him. He is a very one-person dog. Like, he's completely my dog. Like, if Joe and I ever joke around, hey, Allie, if Joe and I ever joke around, like we're horse playing or whatever, he will, like, growl and bark at Joe like he's gonna bite him. But, you know, it's funny. And then he'll, like, if I'm laying on the bed, he'll put his paws, like his front paws on my chest, and he'll bark and growl at Joe like, she's mine, she's mine. It's my mommy. It's so funny. But he'll be wagging his tail, so that's how he plays. And it's so cute, because he's so little, and it's like, look at you trying to claim steak over your human. It's so funny. Steak claim, not claim steak. What am I saying? It's too early. I barely drank any of my coffee. It's still hot. That cup really keeps it hot. All this talk about steak, though, making me hungry. Man, that concealer, I'll tell you what. That's a good concealer for when you know you ain't slept. Staying up with a sick baby, woo. You gotta hide it. So is there anybody out there stuck in a place where that storm's coming through? Any of you guys out there? I'm watching it go through the Gulf of Mexico right now, and it looks pretty scary. Exactly. Yeah, I ended up getting put on the waiting list for December too. And I was trying to get on. Becky, like, wrote me right at 9 a.m. here. Oh, it's Eastern time, 9 a.m. Eastern. And she was, like, telling me she's been trying to get on. Neither one of us got put on the list. We were both getting error codes, and then Crystal, too. And so... Crystal. Yeah. Even, Sandy, she watches from New Zealand. She gets her BoxyCharm sent here, and has me send all of her stuff to her. She gets BoxyCharm and Ipsy, and then sometimes she buys stuff from me. Oh, Elizabeth. It's her loss, girl. Don't even stress. That's her loss, because you know what? If Elizabeth, not Elizabeth, you're Elizabeth. I have her in my head, redhead. Natalie. I'm like, I know her name. I talk to her all the time. If Natalie Countryman can wear, because with her sensitive skin, because everything breaks her out, then your aunt can. But, you know, it's kind of understandable when you do have sensitive skin to be leery to try certain things. So, you know what? I would just not even worry about it. You can't force them to love it. It's their loss. They'll realize it one day when you come around looking all flawless and stuff. They'll be like, what you been doing different? Like, I already told you. You don't want to know. Alright, so this is the Maybelline powder that I love so much. Before I started using the Maybelline powder under my eye, I used to use the e.l.f. under eye setting powder. They have a specific powder for the under eye. And it was pretty good too.
That was funny.
What, Jay?
I was walking through the kitchen singing, and then, you know how Moses walks now? He kind of moves his head. Kind of looked like he was bobbing to what I was singing.
You're so crazy. Yeah, I have 2 of those e.l.f. powders I need to sell. I got them. They were in that pile of stuff that you saw the picture of from last night. Girl, that wasn't even everything, really. I have other stuff to sell too. Like, I still have packages of brushes that I still need to open and spread out. Like, yeah, I figured that's how you kind of felt whenever you asked me what I needed. But honestly, I don't have a whole lot of, like, fancy stuff. It's, like, good stuff, but it's brands you probably have never heard of. So, I like it's like, I like using stuff, people that are, like, the underdog, you know what I'm saying? So, like this, I'm going to use a highlighter palette today from Paris Hilton. I found Paris Hilton at Burlington, and, I swatched these earlier. I do have one of these palettes for sale, too, so... But let me just show you. This is a rose gold palette. Bye, girl. Alright, so let me just show you. I'm going to swatch these 4 shades. But look. Alright. This is the highlighter palette. They're so, like, creamy. And they're inexpensive. So, like... Yes, Crystal, that's what I need. So, like, brands you probably have never heard of. That's, like, a lot of the stuff that I have. But I do have a few things that I splurge on, but even then they're not expensive. Like, BH Cosmetics is not expensive. That kind of stuff. But as far as, like... Yeah, I have a few of those highlighter palettes from her. So that's not my first one. I think I've beat this brush up so much over the years. I've had this for a while. It's finally starting to, like, loosen the handle on it, so I need to probably glue it down if it gets too bad. I know, he's brushing his teeth in the shower. Poor Joe. Do you, Crystal? So, let me tell you what Crystal and I are doing. Somebody suggested that she's like, I have a swap sister. Who was it that said that? So, we're like, what's a swap sister? So, she and her swap sister, they get $50 worth of stuff a month and send it to each other. That's what they do. So, we decided to try it, but we're going to try it on a smaller budget first. So, we're going to do like $25, see how it goes for a couple months, and then go from there. Girl, I got all kinds of brushes. Hi, John. Is Jasmine there with you too? Buddy boxes. Huh. I like it. Hi, Jasmine. Tell me when she leaves. I want to show you something. I should probably send it to you on Messenger because she could always go back and watch this video. I'll just send it to you on Messenger. This thing is hurting my head this morning. I've recolored my hair. Getting ready for school. I used to love going to school. Love school. Okay, so I'm going to use this Rimmel bronzer. I think everybody's waking up because they're all commenting on my photo. I guarantee it's probably the same photo. It's probably the one of that stuff I had sitting on my bed last night for sale. Everybody comments it now. It just said so-and-so commented on your photo. And it's like a bunch of people starting to comment on it. You know, I have, whereas Moses probably getting into stuff that he shouldn't be. Moses! He was just in here, but he likes to annoy Pikachu, so I told him to get out. You can hear Pikachu like sticking up for himself. He's getting to where he's getting territorial now, I think, because every time, like if they go out together, he follows Pikachu around and will pee everywhere that Pikachu stops, everywhere. So and Pikachu has to keep going. He will literally almost pee on him. Yeah, he's in his cage. He looks vicious whenever somebody comes over, don't he, Shelly? Like, he looks like a scary dog. But then you see him, hey, Louise. Jasmine's here. Hi, Jasmine. Good morning. Have a good day at school today. I hope you had a nice weekend. I feel like this little brush takes forever. I need to start using my Real Techniques one again. I'm really trying to get this image. You about peed yourself? He does. He looks scary. Somebody he doesn't know comes around. He's trying to protect us, I guess. So he looks really scary. Try to thank you, Jasmine. Yes, thank you so much. I'm gonna take her to the doctor today and hopefully they can help us out and get her in there. She just is not getting any better. She's finally getting some sleep now, but that's because I gave her some cold and flu medicine. It makes me wonder if it is the flu. Most everybody else had shots. Joe's been coughing for a while in the shower. I wonder if he's getting sick now. I don't know what she did with her daughter. I need to ask her. Because, you know, the girls, Lily and Tasha, will steal her daughters. I don't watch them. She's so happy. She carried that doll around for I don't know how long yesterday. Oh, that was really? Is he still there or did he already leave? I'll get Moses over here if he wants to say hello. That's funny. Moses. Oops. I just banged his head on my vanity. He's like, what's going on? Here's Pikachu. Did I beat you up? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. His shirt. I'm not small, I'm fun sized. I know. What happened? Mommy beat you up. Moses. He's probably chewing on something out there. Not bothered. Here he comes. Oh, I hear him. Come here. Come here. Come say hello. Come here. Moses. He's sticking his head in Pikachu's bed. Okay, girl. Come here. Want a snack? Want a snack? Oh, yeah, you know that. Come here. Come here. Get up. Not over there. Over here. He always wants to bother with Pikachu. Look at him. What? Moses. What are you doing? What are you doing? You good boy. See, Shelly, look how sweet he is. He's so sweet. He's a sweet baby. Moses. He sees Joe. Joe just got a shower. He's wagging his tail. He's going to go over there and get him. Moses. Moses. I pulled some stuff off my vanity and stuck it on my bed. He's sniffing through it. What? I know. He's a sweet baby. He's a sweet baby. Look at his eyes. Look at those eyes. He is sweet to me, I know. He likes Moses, yeah. I know. What is it? Bark. Moses. I think Joe's got snacks. Bark. He hears the rattling, so he's bark. Moses. Bark. Good boy. Look, don't he sound so little? He sounds so little. Like a little puppy. Shelly, vicious where? Where? Bark. What was that? Bark. Moses. Moses. Bark. Good boy. He's a good boy. He has to work it up. He has to build him up. Ain't that right? Yeah, I know. He's a sweet baby. I know. He is so. Doesn't he sound cute? But when you try to come into my house, oh, he'll try to eat you up. Oh, yeah. See the bath, giving the babies a bath really does help them sleep better. And they say that lavender is really good for that too. So like if you get a lavender scented, stop. You cannot have candy. No, that was Sophia's. All right, you gotta get down now. Go. Go on. Woo, he's so big. It's like moving a giant around. It's like. I don't know how much he weighs now, but I had to adjust his collar again the other day. Alright. Alrighty. I did want to try these. Catrice, they're like highlighting eyeshadows. Aww. See, those kind of things is I do miss having a baby around for those types of things, but that's it. That's it. Yeah, don't go in my house. You don't want to come over here. I'll just leave my door unlocked. Anybody's welcome to come over. Come on over, I dare you. It's so funny. So Joe wants to get a female. He said we're going to keep her over at my mom's house. And we're going to breed them. Sell the puppies. He's cute as long as you're not in the house. When you're in the house, he's just straight up scary. scary. Looks like death coming for you. Gonna eat you. It's so funny because that's what you see of him when, you know, if you come over, but if you see him whenever, yeah, he would make some pretty puppies. That's what Joe keeps saying. That's why he wants puppies so bad. But it's funny because if you I need to just take random pictures, but like you go out there and if the boys are still asleep, you see him up there sleeping on their feet like he's still a puppy. Like he crawls up on the couch. I have 2 boys who like to sleep on the couch. They have their own bed, but they just end up sleeping on the couch. So he'll crawl up there and sleep on their feet, on their legs, and their circulation get cut off, you know, because he's so big. He doesn't realize he's so big anymore. He's not little anymore. And then you'll go in there. He like has his stuffed animal or his blanket. He carries a stuffed animal or a blanket around everywhere like a child. And if he lays down with it, he sucks on it and kneads like a puppy when they're nursing. So you go in there and he's got this blanket, like a mouthful of blanket in his mouth, and he's just sleeping. He'll open his eyes and look at you. But he still has it in his mouth, like you're such a dork. Like a person. Sophia, well, see, I got Sophia in bed with me. And Moses is so big. He's a dog. He's a big dog. And I can't bathe him every week. He usually gets a bath like every other week. And I just don't want him stinking up my blankets. And plus, he likes to eat my pillows. So I can't be having that. He's a de-stuffer, man. He loves the de-stuff stuff. De-stuff stuff. That's why we have to keep him busy with toys. But he is doing really well with differentiating the, you know, his toys and stuff he shouldn't eat. But he does like toys. So like Sophia's baby dolls and stuff. She had a baby doll. It had button eyes, like real buttons for the eyes. She brought it to me. She was like, "Mommy, he ate my eyes." So she was like, "Can you put new buttons on?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll put new buttons on." He ate the eyeballs off. That's all he ate. He didn't pull anything else off. And he loves to eat their crayons and pencils. Oh my gosh. They cannot leave them around. He will eat them. And luckily he's only ever dug something out the trash like once or whatever, but because it was like right on top, he didn't knock it over and try to take it out. He just kind of reached in and was like, "Oh, I'll have some of that, I think." And he just like, "Where did you get that from?" And I had to take it from him. But yeah, he doesn't normally like dig in the trash or drink out the toilet if anybody leaves it open, but he does love water a lot. He hates the vacuum cleaner. I say hate, but he kind of loves the vacuum cleaner. Like when you turn it on, it's like fun for him. He thinks it's hilarious. So he gets over there and he'll bark at it and hop at it and charge at it. If I use my hair dryer, he will run from one side of the house to the other just to stand next to me because he wants me to like spray him with the hair dryer. I'm like, "You are such a nerd. Get out of here." And you spray him with it and he hops backwards real fast and then he comes back like, "Do it again." I'm like, "You're such a nerd." It's crazy. Their little personalities, you know, all animals are different. That's cute. Yes, Mom, we're getting you a dog and a pig. Mom said as long as you feed the pig, you can bring it over. Sophia wants a pig. So we're getting you a pig. Alright, I gotta look at this color and see what color of blush I'm gonna use. I want one similar to this. So I'm using the color Glitz in this Morphe palette. So I need to find a shade that looks close to that. Alright, I found one. So let me just show you how close. Alright, so this is the shade I'm going to be using. I'm going to use this and this shade. So this second one right here. Isn't that a good match? Sorry. I can't pull it close to each other. They're kind of close. It's the one at the bottom. Next to the last one. So I'm going to use that blush. I'm going to use that blush, girl. Alright. Hey, do you guys, any of you guys have prayer requests? What did I do with my cup? Did I put my cup away too? Oh snap, I did, didn't I? I used that cup. Let me use this for tapping. Use my new one for the highlight. I think I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution one tomorrow. Pray you make your goal. How far are you in, girl? Have you made any? How far are you in for your 30-day? And you need a recruit. Yeah, thank you. Yes, for Sophia. You're at 0 for your 30-day or for the month? Okay, girl. Hi, good morning. What? Because it's probably better for her to breathe that way. She's sick. Okay. Alright. I think I got it all written down. Well, that side went on easier. These BH Cosmetics blushes are pigmented. I already wrote him down, girl. For the month, the 30 day, you're at 68. Hey, don't lose faith because pray that Yvonne leaves me alone for all. And then who is that that's saying that? Don't lose faith, Elizabeth, because that was John. Okay, John has blood test results that he needs prayer for. Okay. So, but I made my goal on the 31st day. It wasn't on the first 30 day, but I did end up making my 90-day goal. So don't lose faith, because you can still, even if you miss it your first day, you can still make yours. It doesn't happen overnight. And honestly, the people that do usually make their 30 and 60 and 90 are usually people that already have a client base. Like if you came from another company, to be honest, they already have people that buy from them, and a lot of times those are the ones that will make it. But that doesn't mean you can't, because you already have a lot of friends. You already have a lot of friends. You just got to be persistent and have faith. Yeah, Joe has high cholesterol, and they said he has hypertension. He takes 2 medications for blood pressure and a cholesterol medication, and he's only 38. So that's a lot for his age. And yeah, you might need to be put on medication, but it'll help a lot, and you gotta kind of eat better. I say that because we don't. We should. That's why I'm so fat. Should eat much better than I do. Alright, let's do some eyebrows, y'all. Eyebrows. Alright. I need to take these brow gels out of this, my little shoe. My cousin had her bathroom done in zebra and pink, and it was perfect. Yeah, Lorraine. So, I mean, isn't this little shoe is so cute? I broke the heel. I had to super glue it back on. But I didn't want to throw it out because I thought it was so cute. But that was in her bathroom, and she redid everything to that chevron print. So I got all of her zebra stuff. And I just thought it was just the most adorable thing ever. It is so cute. This is right there on my vanity. Like, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go with Natural Espresso for the color. Now, y'all know I'm moving into brows. And y'all know I'm not talented enough to talk and do brows at the same time. So, we're going to get this done. Okay. I used the wrong one. That was dumb. I'm using natural black today. Oh well. I'm like, why does that look so dark? Because you put the wrong ones up, dummy. I like this little ring. I think I got this from Wish or Mama, the app. And it keeps me from having to put it on the back of my hand. And it wipes off so easy. So easy. It's so weird having my mirror so low now. Because it was sitting up on that little thing that I had sitting up here. And I had to get rid of it because it's so big and bulky. It was in the way. Stuff kept getting trapped under it. But I liked that it lifted my mirror up some. But I think I do have a mount for it. I could probably mount it. I forgot to set my face. We're talking about the hurricane now. Poor Louisiana. They're getting hammered. Goodness gracious. Can't catch a break over there, can they? Hurricane season, y'all. Come to Florida. We never get hit. Jacksonville, not all of Florida. I'm just saying. Because Miami gets hit a lot, and so do the Keys. Oh, Crystal. Come to Florida, girl. Me and Yvonne, we're in Florida. You can come hang out with us. You'd have to leave now, because it's on its way. It'll be there anytime. Gordon. Its name is Gordon. Like, where did the rest of them come from? I don't even remember any other storms this year. Bye, John. Bye, Jasmine. Y'all have a good day at work and school. We'll see you in the morning. You're welcome. Put me on live with you. You can't do a double live on YouTube, Mom. Sorry, YouTube is acting up. I don't carry those usually on me, but I can get them. I definitely can pick them up whenever I go. I do love that black charcoal peel mask. I love it. I need to get back into using it every night. I kind of stopped doing that. And I need to lay off some soda because it is breaking me out. That's the only thing I can think of that's like And I'm not used to drinking that much soda, and I've been doing it a lot lately. It's been like a guilty pleasure of mine. Like soda, yes. It's like a dessert. But I've been doing, like, drinking it all through the day. I need to stop doing that. I love this brush so much. Don't they look like real hairs? But they're not. Has anybody heard from Marianne? How is she doing? I know she got out of the hospital, but I haven't heard anything from her since she's been out. I've got a palette for her I need to mail her. Okay, let her know I said hi, and let me know what she says. Okay, so you want to see what I got Jasmine? Is she gone? Is Jasmine gone? I have it sitting right here so I don't forget to put it in your box. I'm waiting for Gay to send me your lipsticks and stuff so I can put them all in the same box. I wonder if she had to leave to take them to school and to work. Stuff's starting to dry on me now. It's starting to dry on me. I do have a chunk in there I need to brush out. Alright. I hope this look turns out how it does in my head. Like I know what I want it to look like. I just hope the colors do what I think they're gonna do. Like, you know how you think of something in your head and it looks completely different when you're done. Sometimes it turns out perfect, and then sometimes it's like, that's not what I imagined. Sometimes that happens when you say stuff too. It's like, it sounded different in my head, but like Layla had a report, and last night I was trying to help her with it. She brought it to me and she was telling me, she's like, can you read over this and tell me, like, if I need to fix anything? Like, what do you think? She says it's not supposed to be a persuasive, like, essay. It was just supposed to basically be, like, an essay on pros and cons, I guess, of, like, our immigration issue that we had at the border. And they gave her an article to go off of. And, like, in one of the sentences she wrote said something along the lines of, it was like, it literally said, like, even though they were being treated good, I don't know, she said something about them being treated good twice. Like, it was like twice. I'm like, it was like, even though they're being treated good, they were still being treated good, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, when you say even though, those things are supposed to contrast. Like, it to me didn't sound like it made any sense. And I was like, where are you going with this? Because I don't understand what you're trying to say. She's like, that's what my teacher said. And I'm like, well, that's right. Because, you know, she's like, well, it sounded right in my head. And I'm like, well, it don't sound right on paper. Like, you need to figure out what you're trying to say, because it's not coming across like it makes any sense. So, I mean, she's really good at writing. Like, she loves to write. But sometimes, because of all three of the girls are like that. I don't know why. Not Sophia, though. She'll tell you, and it makes perfect sense. But, like, these other three girls, it's like they talk and, like, it's all encrypted. Like, you don't know what the heck they're trying to say. Like, they'll, instead of them coming out and saying, you know, it's raining outside, they'll come in and be like, well, the sun's not out. It was like, and? Well, we need a raincoat. And it's like, why would you need a raincoat because the sun's not out? Well, it's raining. I was like, well, why didn't you start off with it's raining? Like, that would make more sense than coming in here saying you need a raincoat because the sun's not out. But that's exactly how they talk. All three of them are like that. I don't understand. Any of you guys have kids that do that? Please tell me I'm not crazy. Alright, I need to set my face. Wow, the brows are dark today. Not used to wearing black anymore. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pray. You guys, bow your heads, please. We have a little bit of a list going on here. So, I think I'm going to show this little gift I have for Jasmine whenever Yvonne gets back on. I think she might have taken them and dropped them off. The tag is like tangling everything up. I'll have to untangle it before I send it. It's going to irk me. I'm going to sit here and play with it until I run out of time. Oh, you are here. Okay. Hold on. Let me untangle it real fast because it looks like a hot mess. I just tangled it up when I picked it up. But I saw this at Icing and I thought it was so cute. I always buy a lot of stuff there when I go. When I go, I usually I get one of those little hand carry around bins that you can get when you go to like the grocery store or whatever. Like, they have them in the store, but they're not as big. But it's really cute. So it's a 3-piece set. You get the necklace, earring, everything matches. The necklace, the earrings, and the bracelet. Alright. So, let's see. Alright. So you get these little, see the little balls on them? They have the little stones in them. So you get the necklace, it has the one little one, and then the earrings too. Super cute. I thought it was cute anyway. But it's really pretty and blingy. So I hope she likes it. That's what I got for her. That's why he's there in the mornings. Okay, I didn't know if he lived with you too. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, we're going to go ahead and you're welcome. Just bow your head. We're going to go ahead and pray, okay? Lord, we just come to you this morning, and I just want to thank you so much. I know I always start prayer with a thank you because, God, I know I ask you for a lot, but I just want you to know how much I appreciate you before I go into asking you for things. You're just like my father, Lord. You are my father, and I know that's what you do with your parents. You start off with something good, you butter them up, and then you bust in with the demands. So, God, I just want to thank you so much for each and every person that's here this morning. I thank you so much for them wanting to watch my videos and hang out with me in the morning. It means more than they'll ever know. And God, I just thank you for putting them in my path. And thank you so much for a platform like this and Facebook to be able to share my mornings with them. And God, I just love that I'm able to share prayer with them as well. I know we have some prayer requests out there, and Lord, I just want you to know that every time one of these prayer requests are granted, we see it and we appreciate it so much. And right now, I'm just going to ask that you just please have a hand in helping Elizabeth with her goal, Lord. She is just starting out with this company. She wants to be successful. It's not a lack of trying. I do see her trying. She's trying so hard. Lord, I just pray that you just guide her, show her what she needs to do, and Lord, just above all else, just help her keep her faith and knowing that she can do it. She can. And that she has a support system from you and from all of us. And God, I just pray that she's able to make those goals. Also for Lois, she's lost something recently, Lord. She's not at liberty to say what that is, but God, you know what that is, and that's the most important thing. And I believe from what she's saying that she's learning to accept it. And God, that's all we can do. It's just I know we won't always understand your will, but to accept your will sometimes without knowing what it is difficult. And I just pray that Louise can do that, and just to understand that there's always something that you teach us within these trials and tribulations that we have, and that there's always something that good comes out of it, whether it's learning that someone isn't good for you, or learning that maybe you have something better for us over the things that you have taken from us. And God, you know us better than anybody else, and you know everything from start to finish. So I know that whatever has happened because it's your will, and that you have something better for her. Just pray for understanding for her right now, and just comfort in knowing that there is something better right around the corner. Lord, I just pray right now for Sophia, who is sick. I just pray that I can get her into the doctor today, and that they're just able to fix her up really quickly. And I know she's tired of being sick, Lord, and I know that we are tired of the sleepless nights, but God, I'll do it every day if I have to, just to make sure she's okay. And right now, I just want to ask for healing for JR, who's gotten out of the hospital, Lord, and he's working on his physical therapy and many other things right now, Lord. I just pray that you be with him. And also for John, who is awaiting test results, we just pray that he has good news whenever these results come back, and that he's able to get his health under check, because Lord, there's so many people that are depending on him right now, and whether it's physically or spiritually or emotionally, Lord, he is loved by his family, and we need those results to be good, and just guide him in making decisions that are good for him, and making it easy for him to know that those decisions need to be made, whether it's a diet change or an exercise plan or whatever else needs to be done. Lord, just be with him and help him in making those decisions. We love you, Lord. We praise you for everything that you do, and we just appreciate everything. Even the things that we can't see is a blessing. We appreciate all of that. We love you, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay. So I just wanted to show you guys really fast. These are so weird. Okay, so these are they're by Catrice Cosmetics. So these are the Aqua Fresh highlighting eyeshadows. I've never seen anything like it. All right, so let me show you. So this is like the rose gold one. This one's called, they named it Luminous Sensation. You're welcome. So it's like a rose gold, but look at it. So it is so weird. Look, hold on. You see it? How weird is that? Okay, so if you look at the cap, it says it's a highlighting eyeshadow, and it's supposed to go from like jelly to powder, I think is what it said. But I want to say this is like, you know how they have those eye toppers that make your eyelids look shiny, like your eye color. I think that's what these are. I got these from Ulta. These were expensive. I bought all three of these together. I am willing to part with one. If you want one, I can sell it to you. But yeah, it is. They are so pretty and blinding. You could even use it as a highlighter if you wanted to. They're called highlighting eyeshadows is what they are. So I'm sure we could use them for Hi Jessica, how are you, girl? How's your hand? I feel like we haven't talked about that in a few days. So, but that's good news. That's got to be good news. Alright, we're going to go in with this palette. Ah, it's like Christmas every time I open it. Okay. Alright. So, we're going to start off. I am going to use a transition shade first. Now, the reason it's important to use a transition, I always get it frozen. Okay. The reason it's important to use a transition shade is because it helps everything else blend out easily. I'm going to go ahead and apply my under eye primer because I'll start all this and I will forget and I won't do it. Alright, here it is. Alright, so I have the Hard Candy Instant Under Eye Treatment. This stuff is okay. It's not as good as the Smash one. Hey, Patty! Good morning. Alright, so I'm just going to take a lip brush to apply the under eye primer. And like I said, if you guys are going to try under eye primer, always make sure that you are applying this right before your eyeshadow. Don't do this and then do like your concealer and all that stuff. It's hurting. I'm so sorry, girl. I wish there was something I could do. You are such a trooper, though. You are such a trooper. Girl, I don't know if I could do what you did. Yeah, if you guys are here and you love me or you're enjoying this video, make sure you thumbs it up because then they'll recommend it to other people. You can also share it if you really, really love me. You can like share it and then people will be like, who's Lois? Ooh, I gotta subscribe. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with the shade Creamer as my transition shade. So we're gonna go there first. Tap that off. So we're gonna go in. Yeah, what is the, I know she's in physical therapy right now. And do you still have drains in it? They had to put drains in it. It was so rough looking, y'all. So rough. She is so thankful though that she's able to keep her hand. They thought they were going to amputate it, and they told her if she'd waited any longer, she was going to be amputating. She would have had to. So just to have a hand is just a blessing within itself right now. Like God really was looking out for her. It's so unfortunate that that happened, but oh, you don't have no share, you don't have no Facebook or anything? Why not? Why not? It's healing pretty good. You're not going to do a skin graft. Oh, girl. Hopefully it's not so, did you? Okay. I thought I didn't see you on my lives there, but I thought I was just like missing you or something. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a slightly, if you can see the difference between the brushes. There are differences in brushes. See how this one looks like it's got a little bit more of a flatter top versus this one is like dome shaped. See it, or see how it kind of goes down? It's more rounded, and this one's smaller, not as fluffy. This one's really fluffy. So the bigger ones cover a little more area. I know. She can't though. She's not allowed to take them, so that's why. But she has been a real trooper. She's a hero, man. I'll tell you. I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done what she did without any help. Oh my gosh. I couldn't even have a baby without having help. I'm telling you, I'm a baby when it comes to pain. I am. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the color Bliss now. So the reason I use that first color, even though it looks like you can't really see it because it's really close to my skin color, like I said, is just for blending purposes. So you don't have, because when you use eyeshadow primer, it really makes everything stick. Yeah, if you guys know any natural remedies that she can use, let her know, y'all. Seriously, stuff that, you know, Yeah, she can't. That's why she can't. It's hard because once you start again, Madison baby, how are you? Yeah, so once you get started, because when you're, it's hard. That's a hard road, y'all. Hard road. You have to kind of. She's got some strong will to say no. Listen, really. Yeah, we know. We know you're joking, girl. Getting ready for school. That's her son that she was talking about, Mom. That was Yvonne's son, John. Yeah, my dad passed away. He had a lot of health problems from his cholesterol. His kidneys stopped functioning. Um, yeah, his kidneys stopped functioning. Everything shut down. His heart. He was having so many problems towards the end. He died. He died in the dialysis clinic. We pulled his plug at the Mayo Clinic, but he died there. He was put on life support coming out of there. That's okay. That was in 2010. I don't know if they'll approve her to use like CBD oil, girl, because of her situation. But if they did, that probably would help her a lot. It's not legal there. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I wonder, are you allowed to take CBD oil, Jessica? Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't think because it's illegal, she's not allowed to do that there, but yeah, it was John. So Yvonne was the one that we were worried about his cholesterol. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm wiping off my brush now because I'm gonna go back in and blend the top of this out. Kratom. I've never heard of that. There, I was watching. Okay, so I know that's what I was thinking too. Like, what is that? I was watching somebody's live video. She's Native American, and she goes out into, like, I think it was like in the mountains or whatever, and she gets these, like, there's certain herbs that you can get and plants that you can put together. I gotta talk to her about it. I know all of it's natural too, and it's great for pain relief and all that. Um, I know I got her on video, and I was so impressed. I was watching her as she was explaining what she was doing, and I was like intrigued because I don't know anything about plants. I kill cactuses, so that kind of stuff really intrigues me. So I was like watching, even like when Mom and Margaret shows me like her plants and stuff out there. I'm like, huh, she has some beautiful. I wish YouTube would stop doing that. Keeps restarting. My app keeps restarting. But yeah, so I was like really intrigued watching this lady talk about this stuff that she had. And she made it all, I can't remember what it was called, but it looked really weird. She has to take it and she puts it in a jar and she lets it like sit, and then I don't know, it's weird. She puts it in, I can't, I don't know exactly what she did. I was impressed. I was just watching. I gotta find her video again. She has her own page too, where she sells her medical stuff. Well, thank you, Miss Madison. I like your little pictures that you do. Those are cute. I check you out, girl. I check you out. Your Instagram. I will tell you though, a smile is better than a duck face. I like smiles. Ain't nothing better than some pretty white teeth, y'all. I love me some pretty white teeth. Nice little smile. And then when you're little too, you can do the cute little like head to the side. Look at me, I'm cutesy. Good morning, Kathleen. Look up here for whatever it needs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can totally do natural stuff, but I tell you what, I bet she's willing to try anything at this point. As long as it's not illegal. Aww. Yeah, my kid, like my girls were going through that duck face stage too. I never got into it. I didn't really care too much for it. I feel like I look funny when I do duck face. Okay, what looks better? Or, seriously, don't it just look weird to you like smile for the camera? Come on, that's not a smile. Like you over there giving me a kiss or what? Like give me a pretty smile. Like I like to give smiles because, you know, one day when I die, I want them to have pictures of me that they can use. They do make wrinkles. That's a good point. Very good point. Like I gotta have some good pictures you guys can use at my funeral, and I sure ain't trying to look like that in every picture. Yeah, Allie girl, before we ever had kids, that's Joe said he didn't feel normal if he didn't have weed. And once we got custody of the girls, well, he kind of knew, like, okay, we can't chance that. So he stopped. And then we ended up going to church too. That helped a lot. You have to ask them, Jessica, because because my mom goes because she has a lot of back injuries. So you will have to ask them, because you can't take anything other than what they prescribe you for pain then. So you may have to check with them about anything that we're suggesting. I would do some research on it and then bring it to the office and say, what do you think about this? Am I allowed to use this? Michelle. Moses, leave Pikachu alone. Go. He's so annoying. Alright. So now I'm going to go in with, I need a different brush. Oh, here we go. Use this one. Yeah, do some research and then print it and just bring it in. Yeah, bring it in and say, hey, what do you think about this? See, I had some friends that suggested it, but I didn't want to take anything without your permission, and just make sure that they know that you're looking for advice from them. Alright, so I'm going in with that color Brew now. Brew. Got magic. Abracadabra. You guys ready for Halloween already? That is the next holiday, right? Don't have anything in between now and Halloween. I cannot believe I'm gonna have a 17-year-old. Thank you, Jessica. LJ will be 17 on October 12th. How crazy is that? Like, I have a 17-year-old son. Next year, he's gonna be 18. You'll be 21 again. That's funny. Hey, I found somebody else without me telling them. My home supposed to be a dinosaur. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mom. But yeah, so anyway, he's gonna be 18 next year. So I'm just like, ugh, I have an adult son. Oh, is that Sir Liam? Is he there with you? How much did, I don't mean to ask you your business, but I know they were trying to charge you a lot. Did they work with you on how much they were trying to charge you on fixing your computer? Girl, you must love that computer to be paying so much to get it fixed. Yes, ma'am.
I also know she could bring me raisins.
That can be your snack.
Okay.
Okay. Hey. Whew, goodness. Tell her she needs to be the one to ask for stuff and not you asking for her. Next time I'm going to say no. Because she doesn't have to send somebody to ask that kind of stuff. She should be a big girl enough to come ask herself. Okay. 19, girl. So Lily went all week last week without getting in trouble. So that was good. Your oldest niece is 23. My oldest nephew is, I'm trying to think, hold on. My oldest nephew, he's Trey. Trey is, which we don't speak to him, but CLJ 17, he's probably 20 or 21. Yeah, my that's funny you say that. So my oldest nephew is 2 months older than my youngest sister-in-law. How funny is that? If she pops in here, I'll let her know that you guys are cheering her on. Yeah, my mother-in-law and sister-in-law were pregnant at the same time. They had pictures of their bellies. They were like belly to belly, and they had their shirts up, and they were taking pictures. She was 17 years old when she had him. My stepson is 16. Was 50. Goodness. Just messing with you. I hope she does too. I know she can do it. She just needs to think about what she's doing. I think part of it too is taking away the opportunity. So as I tell her, like now, whenever I'm at work, when she gets home from school, she's not allowed to come out of her, like she does her homework. When she's done with homework, she has to go to her room, take her nap. And I tell her, don't you come out of your room until I get home, because what she does is she sneaks into my bedroom and takes stuff, or she'll get into the cabinets and take stuff. So I think taking away the opportunity has helped a lot. I don't want to leave her locked in her room all day, every day. So, you know, I told her, when I can learn to trust you, then you won't have to stay in your room when I'm not home. Because, you know, the other kids are here, but they don't pay attention. They're just, I don't even know what they're doing. I'm like, how do you sit around here, see everybody walking in and out of the whole house, like every room, everything? Because everybody that comes from the back side of the house has to walk to the living room. Like, how do you not see her heading into the kitchen where she shouldn't be? I don't understand. You have to walk through the kitchen to get to my room, so I mean, how do you not see her heading that direction? I don't understand. It's like they're all on their devices and they're not paying attention to anyone. Like, how do you know she don't walk through here with a knife and she ain't fixing to stab you in the face? Not paying attention. Just never know. You know? Alright. I'm kind of feeling like I need to get darker. They do have blinders on. That's exactly right. Alright, I'm going to go a little bit darker on the lid. I'm going to go with the shade Brownie. That is almost a black brown. We're going to go a tad bit darker. I love the black eye piece. This is the Morphe 24G palette. Crystal got me this palette. Thank you, Crystal. Tomorrow I'm going to use the palette, one of the palettes that Shelly got me. I might even mix them up and use them both. We'll see. That's better. This is like a gray brown. Like it's a gray brown, if that makes sense. Almost like a muddy brown, but it's I've seen muddy browns. This one's a little darker than the normal muddy brown that I like to use out of the Because palette. Okay, so I feel like that did a little something something for me. Alright, now I'm going to go in with that first shade. We're going to go under the eye. If this isn't dark enough, we'll go in with the other one. Or I could use my black eyeliner and smudge it out. But I think this is going to work. Wiped off. I always wipe off my brush and I'm like going with a clean brush. Like blend it out. So did you guys have a nice Labor Day? Anybody actually have to work yesterday? You like how I coordinated my necklace with my eyeshadow? You did? Girl, wait till you can have some alone time with him. Be keeping your bed warm. I love it. I love it. I ended up taking a nap yesterday. I haven't been taking naps lately. I love taking naps. It's gonna be on like Donkey Kong. He's a married man now. That's funny. Girl, we got waitlisted. Did you get waitlisted too? Got waitlisted. Alright, I think I'm done with that part. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put a light shade. I'm gonna go in with that same transition shade that I had used. Let's see. Use this one. The shade was Creamer. Creamer. What? I need to check my email then. He's not gonna be. I thought he was gonna be in BoxyCharm. I thought they said he was gonna be there. They said he didn't know what product was gonna be put in there at the time when they were deciding. And then he said he didn't know what month he was gonna be put in. I thought it was September, but maybe it's not. Oh. I thought Boxy Lux got everything BoxyCharm got, but they just got more. Hi, Misty. How are you, girl? Well, that sucks. Alright, so I'm gonna use, you know that pencil brush or that lip brush that I used for my eye primer? I'm gonna use that to apply a little bit of this highlighter stuff. What color do I want to use? Maybe this gold one. So this is the gold one. This is that. It's like, look. It's so weird. All right, I'm gonna use a little bit of that on my eyebrow. I've been good dealing with sick babies and stuff, but other than that, wow, I think I put too much. It wipes them off. You see it. Blend. Come on, don't dry up on me. Blend. Darn it. Blend. Girl. I did too. I got one of those emails too. Oh. Well. Alright. I'm not sure how I feel about that. We'll have to wait and finish the look and then figure out how I feel about this. And I got a little crazy with that. And I got it in my eyebrow. Get it out. Get it out. I know, I keep adding more. I'm like, you're like, what are you doing? I know, I'm sorry. I feel like I need to. I think I'm gonna go in with like a powdered one under it just to kind of, because it looks like it just kind of leaves off in the middle of nowhere, doesn't it? So let me see. Let me use a powdered one. Let me use a different brush. Not that one. I need a pencil brush. Let me just use this one. It's a smudge brush. There we go. There we go. That's better. This is the first color in the palette. Huh. I wish they told me that 2 minutes later. What time did you get yours? And which time zone are you in? Because I tried to get on and it kept saying error. So I know the website was crashing. And then, hey, my mom just signed up for BoxyTerm too. Yeah, it kept giving me an error message when I went to go upgrade. So it was a mess. Alright, so I am going to use this liquid stuff for my inner corner highlight. I'm going to use this sponge, my little sponge brush thing, see if that helps. Ew, I got too much on it. I know that's a lot. It applies better with this sponge brush. Wow. Catrice highlighters are really good. This is a highlighting eyeshadow. So I think a lot of people that are doing that wet eyeshadow look, these will look really good for that particular type of look. Because you can, like glaze, eye glaze is basically what they're called. So you can put them over your eyeshadows and it makes your eyeshadow look wet. You totally could shear this out. Thank you, Misty. You could shear this out if you wanted to. Because this is what it looks like on my hand. See how I sheared them out? This is the rose gold one. That's the gold. So if you were to put that over your eyeshadow, it gives your eyelid that wet look, but it dries down so it's not sticky. Like I tried the Wet n Wild one. Oh my gosh, that was a mess. Listen, that messed up my eyeshadow for the day. So I was kind of mad after I did it. I just dropped my brush. But this one is dry. These are dry. Once they dry, they dry. Goodness, I thought I messed it up. I was going to have to keep that other Real Technique set that I was selling. Alright, what time is it? 7:52. Alright. I'm going to try this new highlighter palette from Paris Hilton, Girl Power. I did get another one of these in case anybody saw it and was like, girl, I need that. So, just in case you like it, let me know. Alright, what color should I do? I think I'm going to do Daydream. It's that pinky one. Can you see it? My doggy. Okay. Are you wanting to see the dog or you want to see the palette? Dang. Holy cow. Okay. Palette. Okay. Did you see that? Alright, so it's a Girl Power Paris Hilton palette. It says it's a rose gold kit. So you get 4 shades. It's called Summer, Daydream, Moonstone, and Ibiza. It's pretty. How much? Sell this one for 10 and you get 4 shades of it. Holy. Wow. That's pretty. I'm trying to blend it out now. This brush is really dense. Oh my gosh. I didn't think it was going to be that bright. It is blinding. It is so pretty. So when you look straight on, I guess the way my lighting is, but girl, woo. Love it. On. Alright, we're gonna put this up because I'll sit and play with highlighter all day and I'll have it all over my face. So I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna try not to touch it again because I'll probably want to play like all. Let me swatch them all. Hold on. I already swatched them all once, but just to show you guys who are just joining us. Alright, so here's the color Moonstone. This one is like the lightest one. That's Moonstone. Alright. The one I just used is called Daydream. It's more of the pinky type. You want it? Okay. I have you on Facebook, right? That's the one I just used, Daydream. So we have Ibiza. Ibiza is where everybody just got in trouble for flicking off Jeffree Star. Ibiza, Mexico. That's so pretty. Misty Dawn. Okay. And then, yeah, I can send you an invoice on Messenger. And this is Summer. Those are the 4 shades that come in this palette. I know, I love me some highlighter. Well, it looks like we got this palette sold. Not this one. This is mine. You can't have this one. I really like this one. A lot. Well, hello. Alright. I'll hit you up whenever I get Lily off to school. Where's my because? There it is. Let me see. Where's my because eyeliner? It's here somewhere. I know it is. Sophia does not like to get up in the morning. So as soon as I get Lily off to school, I'll come back and wake her up and call her doctor. See about getting her in. And I still have people that are, I think people are commenting on my picture from last night where I just dumped all the stuff I had for sale, just dumped it on my bed. I was like, see anything in this picture that you want, let me know. How old is she? She is 7. She'll be 8 on Halloween. 8 on Halloween. Okay. She's a Halloweenie. It sucks to have your birthday on Halloween because we're always trick-or-treating. We usually have school that day and then we go trick-or-treating. So there's no time for a party. We just do cupcakes really fast. And then we eat dinner, have cupcakes, and then we go trick-or-treating. But she always tells people it's her birthday so they give her extra candy. That's good, isn't it? Like, it's my birthday today. Happy Halloween. They're like, oh, it's your birthday. Let me give you extra candy. Heck yeah. YouTube acts weird on me sometimes. When is your Lily's birthday? You have tons of the stuff you don't use, girl. You need to use it. Use it or I will. Oh, January. Okay. Yeah, Joe was born in January. So before Sophia was born, because she was born in May. But before she was born, we had 2 in May, 2 in June, and 2 in October. So it was kind of easy for birthdays because we only had 2. We had 2 in 3 different months. Now we have 3 in May. May 25th. Yeah, wait. So Matthews is May 9th. He came home on Mother's Day. Layla. I always go down the whole list of all their names. Layla was born May 18th. When she was born, I knew exactly where it was when her mother had her. And then Sophia was May 19th. I tried to have her on Layla's birthday, but ended up having her at 2:30 a.m. the next morning. I tried. The app keeps restarting. It's a waste of money. We don't decorate for Halloween. The kids like to do the jack-o'-lantern. So we'll do that, but we don't really decorate because we go right into Thanksgiving. We usually do Thanksgiving pretty big. Thanksgiving and Christmas. Christmas is hard when you have so many kids, man. Hard. I hate Christmas. I love it because of the holiday and what it stands for, but I hate buying so many gifts. Like, man, you guys are breaking me. Alright, we need to do lashes. I keep forgetting my stuff's not sitting right here. I need to do lashes and mascara and lips. Okay. My glue. Should keep on this stuff right up here. Thank you. That's kind of true though, Andrea. Yeah, that is kind of true. So true. Girl, you got twice as many to buy for than I do. I can't wait till they all get married and have kids. That's going to be so much fun. 14 children with that include their spouses. 14. And then however many children. Goodness gracious. That was coming from a 5-year-old. He's so smart. You know, the word I couldn't think of last night when I was on Shelly's live was duochrome. I was trying to say, I was like monochromatic. Nope, that's not it. I know that's not the word. I couldn't think of the word. It was duochrome. The eyeshadow that we were looking at was a duochrome. Where it shifted from like rose gold, like it was pink, like peachy color to the gold. You said you won't be doing a Thanksgiving thing? Yeah, that's understandable. I guess the reason for the holiday being made in your situation makes sense. Well, we celebrate it to thank God for, just to be thankful. Not necessarily to celebrate, like, you know. I'd like to have been there for the very first Thanksgiving. I'd like to have been sitting there going, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? I want to hear both sides of the story. We gonna put you guys on the stand. I want to know what's going on. I like that this mascara lengthens. I just hate the wand on it. It's so messy. Alright. Get my lashes, girl. Yeah. They don't talk about, what happened after they broke bread. Do they? You always hear what was put in the books. You never hear it from a native point of view, you know? But I like Thanksgiving because my birthday usually is right around there somewhere. And I get to see everybody. They always forget it's my birthday. I don't usually get a birthday party or gifts. I never really have had parties or gifts or anything on my birthday. Everyone always forgets. Or I'll get a happy birthday, but I don't get anything. Joe doesn't even usually give me anything. I usually have to like be somewhere and go, hey, can I have this for my birthday? He's like, oh, okay, sure. But he never like buys me anything. And then I'll bring it up and he'll be like, but remember when we went to the store and you're like, hey, can I have that for my birthday? I'm like, yeah, but I still want you to get me something. And I only did that because I know you won't get me something. Jerk. Sometimes my birthday falls on Thanksgiving. Yeah. Bye, girl. Bye, Jessica. It's on November 28th. I think the only birthday party I've had was my 30th birthday party. Joe actually did it big over at my mom's house. They all kept it from me. That was like the only birthday party I've had since I was like 8 years old. December 8th. Yeah, that's the only thing about having it on Thanksgiving is I do get to see everybody. I end up slaving away cooking that day, but at least like my family comes over and we all eat together and spend the day. You're on the 29th. Get out. Get out. I did not know that. So yours falls on the same day sometimes too, but you be celebrating for a different reason. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Alright, I gotta get these lashes on. I gotta get out the door. It is 8:07 is not too bad. Not too bad. Hawaii, girl. I've never been. I rarely ever get to travel. Like, going to Utah was special for me because I never get to travel. And then to get to do it with my buddies and not have to chase after kids or argue with a husband. Oh, that was just pure pleasure and fun. The 22nd. Yeah, anytime our birthday falls on a Thursday is when it's on Thanksgiving. If it falls on Thursday, it's Thanksgiving. I don't know what day it falls on this year. I was thinking for some reason it might be on Thursday, but I don't know. I need to look into buying these tweezers. Everybody keeps asking me about these. When I bought these, luau, yes girl, I know what you meant. Girl, that sounds so good. Oh, me and you, we gotta go for our birthday sometime, just somewhere. Be like, it's our birthday, it's our birthday. It's our birthday weekend, y'all. Oh, how fun would that be? These are the lashes that Becky sent me. They're so pretty. Oh. Where is Becky? Becky, are you here? She's hiding. There you are. You're so quiet. Love you so much. Alright, so we're going to put on our Manna Kadar Primetime Lip Primer. You gotta get in the shower now. Wake up, girl. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the 3rd of the month. It's the 4th thing. It's the 4th of the month. Oh, didn't know I was gangster, did you? Didn't know I knew who Bone Thugs and Harmony was, did you? Huh. Well, I do. So this is a lip liner from NYX, and it's in the shade Plum / Prune. Did you? You went back to sleep. I know, I still got to go through that list of groups. I hadn't done it. I try to catch it when somebody adds me to a group. If it doesn't look like a group that I can share in, I'll go ahead and remove myself. But I need to go back in again. Let me sharpen this. Sharpen it with my fancy because pencil sharpeners. Girl, do it over and oh, it's such a long list. Getting a little crazy there. So the lipstick I want to use today is, I'm probably going to use that same one that I've been using, because the bottle is open and I haven't put it in anything yet. It's a pinky red from CoverGirl. The melting pout one. Still need to exfoliate these lips. Have not done that yet. Alright, so this is the one I was telling you about. It's like a pinky looking red, so it's not a red. You can kind of see that. It's not like a true red. And it's in the shade All Nighter. Alright. The applicator is like all messed up from the way the thing had busted. So I have to use a brush. I normally would just use the applicator. It is a really pretty color. I know, I'm a lines person. My lines have to be brighter. It makes me feel weird. Oh, look, I just went out of my line. Good job, Lois. Good job. Let me wipe this brush off and go back in and try to clean that up. A little better. Oh, that was way too much. Felt like it was a little thin over there. You could see through it. Wish the applicator just wasn't broken. I'm gonna beat you. Crystal's leaving. Bye, Crystal. Wait till I see you, Andrea. Wait till I see you. I'm gonna have to pull them eyelashes out. I'm gonna pluck them and put them on a band, and I'm gonna wear your eyelashes. That'd be weird. What kind of lashes you got on, Andrea Poulet? These are human hairs. Yeah, I gotta figure something out. I think the way it's broken is the top of the glass. See this piece or plastic, whatever it is, and it's up in there. So I don't know, and it's getting a little bit dry. So I'm trying to use as much of it as I can because it's not a cheap lipstick. It wasn't one of those $3 lipsticks that I like to buy. I like $3. But okay, so this is it. Let me spray my face one more time. Spray my face. What time is it? Ooh. I was gonna do a pop art look yesterday, and then with Sophia being sick and needing, I had to kind of not do that. I was like, let me just cuddle with you for a little bit. Okay, done. We're done. Yay! Today's look. Yup. Alright, let me get off of here so I can get Lily to school. Get Sophia's doctor called up, get her dressed. Thank you. But alright, ladies, thank you for hanging out with me today. Don't forget, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thumbs up the video, and the same one, hashtag because cosmetics love it. Then tag me in it so I can let home office know, and they'll credit you with your credit. Thank you, guys. Yeah, don't forget Facebook tomorrow. If you're not already following me over there, go follow me over there. Bye, guys. Mwah. Bye.